Good morning everyone, today we're looking at another Bulova watch review. Sorry for how I sound, it's there's a cold going around in England at the moment, and at the recording date I've still got one, so... But yes, enough about that, let's get on with the actual review, shall we? So initial look at the box, it's a simple it's a simple white outside cover, covering over a simple black box. So let's have a look inside now, if I can actually get a grip on the box. Nice gold detailing on the front of the Bulova box. A nice little bit of fabric just to lift that lid off place. Inside we've got this sort of greyish detailing for the sock and all of the sort of inside components. We haven't got a manual in there, I don't think, but I imagine we might have a code to scan or something. Oh yes we do, sorry, here you go. This lid at the bottom just folds away and we've got a little instruction manual in there, so it's all nicely comparted together. Satisfying sound. So here we go guys, this is the Bulova Classic 98B359, the Bulova Hulk, with a 44mm case diameter with a 10mm case thickness, so it's not one of those sort of thicker watches. Watch retails around about £160 and probably weighs around about 200 grams. It's not a really heavy watch, it's not light either, so it's going to feel some weight to it, and it uses a quartz movement. I couldn't find the specification for the actual movement online, but I can always have a look if someone needs to know that. I can't find it online, I can always have a look for you. So coming down to the dial, we've got sort of two effects on the actual main part of the dial. We've obviously got that sunray green outside lined finish circular dial. Obviously circular, but I mean circular in terms of the finish on the lined effect. The brushed effect on there is lined going around there, and you've got this sort of checkered style, traditional style centerpiece to the actual face of the watch. The actual outside of that lined fit or the brush finish dial is just like a matte green colour, just to add a bit of contrast to the watch. You've got fully luminous increments and fully luminous hands with nice bold sort of arrow style hands for that hour hand. Obviously fully detailed with some markings and dashes. The watch is by default 100m water resistant and is obviously full stainless steel. Coming out to the bezel. It's quite a stiff bezel, but it probably doesn't help that I'm trying to grip onto it with gloves. Yes, it is quite a thick bezel and it's unidirectional. Nice gloss effect on it, as you can see from the light reflecting around it. It's quite a nice gloss effect there. Come around to the casing, obviously full stainless steel casing, chrome finish on it. Plain crown with the Bulova print on the side. Let's have a look at the crown movement. Well-defined click when you move it out to the first position. Nice strong movement on the hands there. It's not flimsy when you're turning that crown round, so it's obviously a decent crown there. But the popper does sound a little bit cheap. That's the only problem. But no matter. And it's a plain... the crown's just a plain pushback crown. There's no screw down effect to that whatsoever. So that's obviously the main watch. So coming down to the strap, if you ever want to change the strap, it's a 21mm band width, fully stainless steel of course, with their own sort of signature oyster petrol style take on the oyster strap. The strap itself, you can remove the links by little tiny pins on the side. Coming down to the clasp. The clasp is a double fold over style clasp with a nice safety buckle and two push button deployments to get that to open up, revealing a sort of a cheaper inside stainless steel component here. But it's got a nice click down, but then the actual buckle on it does feel a little bit flimsy with how it clicks down as well. It does feel quite cheap in place. There's plenty for sort of adjustment options on the side of the clasp as well. go around inside the actual back plate. Got a screw off back plate by the looks of things. I don't really know the back plates massively. I don't look at them. There you go, just a little more information on the back of the watch here. Obviously the model number, etc, etc. See if we can get you guys to see that on the back there. Okay. Let's have a look with it on. So there we go guys, that is the Bulova Classic 98 B359.